And here's the other thing. It's crazy that anybody would go at XQC saying they're mad at Hassan's success when XQC has Hassan's entire net worth on his wrist. XQC has 100 times Hassan's net worth on a USB stick.
I don't think that's true at all. I don't know if he just doesn't know how much money Hassan makes, but also at this point, I don't think money is the motivating factor for anybody at this level. Just money is just a very short-sighted way. I don't know how long Tectone's been a big streamer for, so maybe he's still like getting his first million or something phase, but I don't think that's anything anybody's thinking here at this right now. Even
with his millions of dollars, with his Lamborghinis, with his $3.4 million LA mansion.
God, Tectone is so hyper obsessed with money, but okay. It's really painful to say this, but like Asmongold probably does do politics better than Hassan, but it's because Hassan is like bought into such an unbelievably, extremely stupid place. I just think for a long time, people just didn't realize how horrible and insane Hassan's politics were. Okay, quick, what do you want?
Hey, so quick thing is, I think you should stop using Grok because
gotcha.
It's banned from digital.
Okay, don't care.
Guys, welcome back to another daily recap of all the bull going on in the streamerverse over the past 24 hours where we get to point and laugh at them. Guys, leave me a comment. Don't say me. Who do you think the biggest of all streamers is? Do not say me, okay? If I see the top voted comments just being Tectone with no words, I'm gonna lose my mind. You're gonna grow up and you're gonna say who the biggest in all the streamers. I love this. You know what I mean? It is so great to be in a position where I get to go live and just make fun of people all day. Very good. By the way, yes, in fact, I am looking extra jacked today. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn the bell on for all notifications because we got some real juicy shit to talk about. So let's get straight into it. We start off today's video with XQC calling out Hassan, which I love. Two are fighting. However, I love XQC. Even though this guy doesn't like me, I don't know why because he hates everybody. That's okay. I'm all cool with that. I like this guy a lot. And he called out Hassan, which means I like him even more.
Middle will do it.
Dude, the right is brain dead. Everybody's brain. Everything funny is brain dead. Daddy's brain dead. Asmongold's brain dead. But the brain dead of the year goes to Hassan.
So here's the thing, and I want to make this very clear. Asmongold is not brain dead.
Wait, I can't tell. I can never tell where XQC's positions are. What? Wait.
Which I love.
Oh no. Wait. He said Azan is Hassan. Oh, I thought that was Asmongold. He means Hassan. Azan. Okay. Jesus. All right. Never mind. I understand more. Sorry. I just got really good. I thought he meant Asmongold. Okay.
Azan. So here's the thing, and I want to make this very clear. Asmongold is not brain dead. I would say out of all political streamers, he's the most intelligent. And the reason why...
It's because he's the most centrist.
And I mean this. And you can call me an Asmongold, that's fine, I don't care. The reason why Asmongold is the smartest political streamer is because he trolls. He doesn't take it that seriously, and he doesn't get brain broken by it. He doesn't care. He takes it lightly, and he never lets the political space consume him. Whereas every other streamer lets it consume them, and then they either end up being very far left or very far right. Asmongold, in that same position, remains left-leaning, more so a centralist, even though it would benefit him the most to pick one of the extreme sides. He doesn't do it, and he handles it with a little bit of class and rapport, which that take will drive everybody nuts. Now, here's the other thing. Destiny is actually incredible.
It will benefit him the most. I'm sorry. Isn't Asmongold like... Asmongold might be the largest political commentator in the world right now, actually. Unironically. So Brian Tyler Cohen gets good views on his channel. I'll just compare him and maybe we can check some other ones. I don't know if this includes shorts or not though. Fuck. Is there an easy way to check that? So last 30 days is 144 million. I'm pretty sure that includes shorts. I don't know if Asmon even does shorts on his channel. Does he? 121 million. Fox News is massive. Fox News is a whole ass thing. I mean, for individual content creators, I think Asmongold might be the largest political commentary guy on the internet, maybe exempting podcast people. Like obviously Joe Rogan is bigger. I'm trying to think like Candace Owens is definitely bigger. What about Tucker? I think Tucker lost a lot after leaving Fox News. Oh my God, no shorts on this channel at all? Holy shit. So 58 to 88, Jesus. Brian Tyler Cohen is ahead of Asmongold? I don't know. I don't think so. Like Asmongold is consistently streaming. Doesn't he normally carry like 50K plus concurrent viewers on Twitch? And then his YouTube reach is huge. His YouTube reach is massive. I don't think people realize how big he is on YouTube. Oh, and another 100 million a month on clips. Like Asmon is easily making like 10 million a year is like a low ball on just the YouTube shit, on just the AdSense. I don't even know if he does sponsors or whatever, but he just, not even like just looking at money, but like this guy, his reach is just insane. Or in the viewer hours and everything. Like
incredibly smart, but he is brain broken as fuck. Hassan is retarded and he's brain broken. Yeah, no, genuinely. You could take a guy who looks like Neon and have him parrot every point that Hassan says, and he'll be the laughing stock of the fucking nation. And that's just the truth. Let's keep going here.
I'm pulling the record. Azan is brain dead.
Yeah.
He says the most wildest shit,
yep,
but never applies to him. It's diabolical, brother.
True.
I think that since he's back against the wall these days, he actually knows for that he's doing it. But he's like, dude, the right does this, so I'm gonna do it, start doing it too. Acting like we don't see what's going on behind the scenes, acting like we don't see the mindset. It's obvious he's swapped, and he's going to like last ditch effort tactics because he's back against the wall. Yep. It's not crazy. It's the most obvious thing we've seen ever.
It is. It's incredibly obvious, and it's embarrassing how more people haven't picked up on this yet. The thing with Hassan is he's not compelling, he's not entertaining, he's not charismatic. He's pretty good looking, and good for him. I mean, I'll be real, I'm far.
I mean, I think Hassan can be entertaining. It can be compelling. I think Hassan can be all those things. There's a reason. Hassan is not just popular. I know people like to say he's popular because he looks good. It definitely helps. But like Hassan at his best is like an entertaining streamer who's funny. You know, I think I said this before. Fuck, somebody linked this in chat, and I don't think I have it now. Where Hassan was talking about his need to like expand more. Maybe he listens to everything else I says and copies it. I don't know why he doesn't take career advice from me. Hassan's biggest issue is that he relied way too much on, I guess being an authoritarian, on like clamping down on all criticism against him and exclusively being clout focused on a single platform. Hassan should have spread out so much more onto other platforms. He should have been making the rounds on so many more adversarial shows. But I think he was like he just can't handle the pushback in a way where he can't control it on his platform. He just can't handle that, and it drives him insane. That actually kneecapped his outreach so much. And now he's in a really, really weird spot where he's no longer the largest political streamer on that platform. It's Asmongold. So Asmongold like has the political reach on Twitch. It feels like everybody else just kind of got tired of Hassan's shit. Like I don't know how much he controls the culture there anymore, or he just doesn't collab with them as much anymore. Because I don't see Hassan with other streamers as much anymore. There's one more thing, I forgot it. Yeah, I don't know. He's just made bad career moves. The monopoly on Twitch protected him for so long that he didn't like try to grow. I think more or make better moves. Like Vosh, I don't know why Vosh got unbanned from Twitch and just never went back there. I don't know if he it's because I was there initially. Or when he got unbanned, I think he was too scared of me confronting him on panels. But then even after I got banned, Vosh just never went back on Twitch ever. I don't know why. Yeah, Hassan relied way too much on kind of like the monopoly that Twitch granted him on politics, and now he's fucked himself so hard.
Far more attractive than Hassan. And this is the truth. You put 10 women in front of me and Hassan, 80% of them will choose me over Hassan because they know Hassan has a baby dick. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows.
Isn't that the smart move? Never stream on Twitch so you never get banned? Why? The only reason that's the smart move, I guess, is if you want to collaborate with Twitch streamers, but Vosh doesn't collab with anybody.
He's pretty good looking and good for him. I mean, I'll be real. I'm far more attractive than Hassan. And this is the truth. You put 10 women in front of me and Hassan, 80% of them will choose me over Hassan because they know Hassan has a baby dick. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows he has a baby dick that doesn't fucking work because he's using so much testosterone that his ball sack is shrinking the size of 2 grapes. It is the truth. It's very embarrassing. But everybody behind the scenes knows. They actually call him Hassan Baby Dick Piker. It is the truth, guys. It is the truth. Baby dick pairs with baby oil. That's Hassan's whole gimmick. But yeah, no, it's very embarrassing. He can't make good content, so he has to resort to just pandering to extremist propaganda because he's just not a good content creator.
He's mad that the people. Bro, it isn't. What is it? Hold on. I found the Asmongold.
Here we go.
You're hating at his success.
No. Because it's short-lived.
It
will crumble.
For factual correctness, and they assume that they can just sort through a plethora of information and come to the correct conclusion without taking the time to sanitize the information.
Yo, you want to talk about me losing 100 to 0? You know what? Here's my
And here's the other thing. It's crazy that anybody would go at XQC saying they're mad at Hassan's success when XQC has Hassan's entire net worth on his wrist, right? XQC has 100 times Hassan's net worth on a USB stick.
I don't think that's true at all. I don't know if he just doesn't know how much money Hassan makes. But also at this point, I don't think money is the motivating factor for anybody at this level. Like, just money is just a very short-sighted way. I don't know how long Tectone's been a big streamer for. So maybe he's still like in his early accrual, like getting his first million or something phase. But I don't think that's anything anybody's thinking here at this right now.
You want me to for losing 100 to 0 to fucking Jinxie? Okay. Azan sits there on
Oh, actually, never mind. I'm not trying to shit on Kick. I don't think this counts as shitting on Kick. When it was announced that XQC got a $100 million deal from Kick, I seriously doubt that was like 100 million cash. I bet it was like 100 million with incentives and everything else if he streamed for a certain amount of time. I doubt it was just a straight 100 million. That would be my guess. I don't have any insider knowledge. That's just my guess. But also, I just remembered XQC did a lot of like stake gambling deals, didn't he? Those might have actually paid out an insane amount of money. So he might be fucking loaded from that. That could be the case.
Mr. Chair every fucking day, okay? And he mauls that he lost to a cockroach. He calls him cockroach. He calls Asmon cockroaches. Yo, this cockroach. And he loses to cockroach every single day. 365 days of the year. He loses the cockroach. Yes, citizen, just take it. Just take it. He actually...
So what Hassan needs to understand is the art of professional wrestling. When you go up against an opponent, you need to gas them up, not tear them down. Because the thing is, when Hassan receives his daily butt fucking from Asmongold, and all Hassan does is talk about how unintelligent he is and how awful he is, and then Asmongold him in his ass, that's just gonna make Asmon look better and Hassan look worse, right? Because Hassan has spent every single day trying to discredit him, but in reality is Hassan needs to acknowledge that Asmongold is his better. Hassan needs to acknowledge that even with his millions of dollars, with his Lamborghinis, with his $3.4 million LA man,
God, Tectone is so fucking hyper obsessed with money, but okay. It's really painful to say this, but like Asmongold probably does do politics better than Hassan, but it's because Hassan is like bought into such an unbelievably, extremely stupid place, but that like it's just not saying much. I just think for a long time, people just didn't realize how fucking horrible and insane Hassan's politics were because he's gone unchallenged for so long that he's kind of gotten to mask on for a lot of it. I think that like if you put them in front of the average American, I think more Americans would broadly agree with Asmongold's politics than Hassan's, but it's because also Asmongold has the benefit of like MAGA represents like the entire conservative party right now, and Hassan's politics only appeal to a very slim minority of very young people that he is desperately trying to dress like and hold on to, and is losing his grip on.
With his maze, with his illegal immigrants, with his steroids, with his finasteride, with his hair transplant, with all of this exercising he does. Every day you wake up.
I still think it's crazy that people are happy watching political streamers, though, that don't do any research on any of the things they talk about. Like, even I feel bad sometimes about not being well read enough, but like, do people think that like Asmongold is doing research off stream, or that Hassan is doing research off stream for any of these issues? It's kind of crazy to me that it's just like, oh, I just watched this guy give his commentary on the news without doing any additional reading or research into any of it. It's like, okay. Seems kind of crazy, but
Hassan, your reason to be on this earth is to take Asmongold's long, hard dick in your ass. Every single day, you have this guy doing your main career as a part-timer, and this part-timer does your job better than you could ever do it as a full-timer. And you should be praying to God and counting your blessings. Asmongold actually might be going on break, because that is the only time you will ever have more viewers and more success than him. That is the only fucking time. Hassan, you are a joke. You are a weak, pathetic man attempting to hide your insecurities in a Gucci bag and your Prada shoes. You are a weak fucking man. And you have all this strength you have, and you still won't fight Sam Hyde. You have all this intelligence, and you still won't debate Destiny. And you want to know why that is? Because you are BFN. Big for nothing. You are an absolute fucking joke.
I mean, he's not the only one who won't debate me.
And you know that. And it doesn't matter what you say about me. It doesn't matter what you say about anybody or any of their relatives. It doesn't fucking matter, because at the end of the day, that does not change the fact that you are a sad, pathetic little man. And I know you'll see this, because I know when you have the stream, you pull up all of this shit and you just get so upset. Like, why won't anybody respect me? Because you're not a respectable person. And the worst thing is, you could get the respect from the people that you crave, but you won't, because you're audience captured. And you will say whatever you need to say to capitalize on the people in your chat and nobody else, because you understand you're a fraud. You built your entire career on being a fraud. And that is what you are, and that is what you will ever always be. Because you can't tell the truth anymore, man. Because you are now captured by this horrible audience that you have cultivated. Congratulations, you played yourself. Enjoy your millions. It will come crumbling down very soon. So Hassan, dono shames Mudahar for giving away 200K. Let's watch this.
Like during COVID, I probably gave away $200,000 of charity, and it was like out of my personal account. I don't write any of this off for taxes because I don't believe in writing off charity for taxes. I think it's a
That's so fucking retarded. Why would you even say that? I don't believe in writing off charity for tax. Why not? Like, let's assume you give 200K. Let's assume that you pay a 30% tax on that 200K. So not only did you lose 200K, you're paying an additional $60,000 of tax on that 200K. If you don't believe in writing off, why not like write it off and just donate 260K or something? Like, what? This is such a dumb virtue signal. I don't know why he would do it. Mudahar, write it off, bro. Jesus.
You should.
You absolutely should write off your charity donations, because if you do, then you will save more money from the government, and then you can take that money that you saved and put it back into charity.
Sure.
I know a lot of people want to view charity as this holier than thou act, but like, you really should just get a bag, right? You should just get a bag and just call it a day.
Writing off charitable donations is a shitty thing to do. How?
It's not.
Why? All that.
So here's the difference. Writing off your charity donations is not a shitty thing to do. The shitty thing to do is donate money to a charity because your only intent is to make people think that you're a good person. However, charities are still getting paid, so who cares? But deep down at your core, you are a shitty person if that's what you think you need to do to make people like you, is to donate to causes you don't actually care about. That's why I see through charity auctions, charity donations. But writing off your charity money isn't shitty at all, dude.
Means is that the money you donated is tax exempt. It means you can donate more money to charity, as Brandon Herrera says.
it's a pretty
You
shitty
should.
thing to do. Well, for me, it's like
The
some
more
people,
money
yeah.
you can write off,
Yeah.
the more money you can keep from the government and spend it better,
Well, like,
putting it toward
yeah,
more
like,
charity.
Yeah,
the
true.
money that I
How can you be the CEO of a company, a serious businessman who knows his shit, but you don't understand?
200 grand is tiny, by the way, I'm just saying.
200 grand is tiny? What are we doing here, guys? Hello? 200 grand to anything is an acceptable no-no from like fucking A-list celebrities, but okay.
For all these guys, again, another thing I don't fucking regularly boast about is my charitable contributions.
There is 0% chance that Hassan has ever donated something and not told his stream about it. That's hilarious that he would ever even pretend that, but okay.
Guys, I donate a lot to charity. Back. I'm such a good person. I never talk about it. Live streams every good deed they ever do. Only donates while live. But I never talk about it. Oh, guys, Alveus will donate $10,000. Hassan, just shut the fuck up. Let me call you out in fucking 10K, brother. If you were such a good person, you don't talk about your charitable donations. You have Maya on DMs. If you wanted to give her 10K, you could have DM'd her that. If you're so humble about your donations. But you made sure to do that because that stream was popping off. Hassan, shut the fuck up. Let's keep going here. Another lie in 4K. Here we go. Another one. Goes viral for soliloquizing about how bad kick streamers are. Okay, let's get it.
I'm asking you, take it, please. Yeah. Please come it out. Okay. Yeah. It is off? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my building. Okay. Thank you.
So this guy just says you can't record. This is a private property. So Hassan lies and says that the camera's off when the camera's not off, which could lead to a lot of employees getting in trouble, losing their job, and leaking their personal information live to hundreds of thousands of people. And this guy wants to talk about how kick streamers are bad. Hassan, you are a fraudulent piece of shit. That is 3 clips in the past 24 hours. Jesus, this guy fucking sucks ass. Here we go. We got a clip from iDoobs.
I would consider.
Okay, I don't care. I just want to do this. Why is it bad to donate publicly to charity? Even if it's solely out of self-interest, it's still generally good? Because people are children. I don't know. They think you're doing it more for the attention than for the goodness of donating, but I don't think it. I think it's... Do you reach out to people like Asmongold and Tectone, or do they actively avoid you? No, me and Tectone have a chat set up for a few days from now. In 2 days, Wednesday, assuming he doesn't cancel. Do you think Asmon taking a long break from streaming is good or bad for politics and Twitch? Is he actually going to? Or I thought he was just floating this as an idea.
Like, I'm fucking fried. I'm totally fried. I do my best to be live every day and to, you know, be as consistent as I can be. But like, man, it is getting really hard for me to do. And you deserve a break. I mean, and if I take a break, it's probably going to be for a really long time, honestly, like probably months. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's been really bad. And I don't even want to, but I feel like life circumstances and what's been happening to me in my personal life, I just don't see a way to, to do all of that and not fucking continue myself, right? And so, yeah, that's it. I don't know yet, but that's really 6 months. I hope it would be that short. I don't know, man. Take a week, bro? Well, I don't know. Take a breather for a bit? Well, I mean, I'll let you guys know that, like, I mean, the stream and everything, it's not... It's mainly about the, like, there's no stress that my stream really creates. I mean, yes, obviously, like, there's a degree of, like, I mean, if you're sitting and talking nonstop and thinking nonstop for, like, 6 to 8 hours a day, that is mentally draining. It is. It's mentally draining to do. And by the end of it, I'm pretty tired. But that's not really the reason why. It's everything else besides that. And so, yeah, you're always on. Yeah, you don't... It's a bandwidth issue, but it's mainly the time, right? And that's really what's going on. Mental break? Yeah, I have no idea. Make it third channel? No, I'm going to totally... Like, if I stopped, I would maybe tweet, right? But other than that, I just don't know. But it's just been completely... Like, most days, by the time that I get home, I'm so tired and exhausted, I just eat my food and fall asleep on the floor. That's it. That's all I do. And I don't go out, I don't do anything, and it's every single day. And so make a third channel is wild. And so it's just like, yeah, I don't know. But that's pretty much where I'm at. I just want to let you guys know, you know, that's something I have been considering. I haven't made a decision on it, and I don't want to do it, but sometimes I feel like, especially when I have days like I did yesterday, it's almost like inevitable.